Today is April 5th. It is 2017. It's 11:30 a.m. I'm making this video to show how my neighbor at 72 Brattle Street is discharging water from their basement and pumping it out into their yard. That's their house. That's my house. Houses are very close together. Water is being discharged onto the ground and flowing. Basically just being discharged out onto the ground, and it flows into the back of my house. Whoa, look at that. Oh, wow. It is being discharged out of the ground through my sump pump, which pumps water out onto the street. They're not allowed to pump water out onto the street because they're not grandfathered in because of the time they bought their property. So instead they've chosen to pump it out onto the ground between our two houses, which is causing a lot of water problems for me. I will show where it's coming out from my sump pump. It's being discharged out. It goes down onto the street here, comes out from the front of my house, goes down onto the street, goes out into the sewer system that way. And that's how they've chosen to dispose of their water, by basically routing it through my sump pump, which can't handle all the water from the two yards and is causing water to leak into my basement. So here's the water. You can see there's a big pool of it right here. And you can see where it's coming from, which of course, ooh, very wet, is coming from here, from their house, coming up from the ground. It's quite deep, you can see it. And it's just basically discharging onto the ground, which is not an appropriate place to put it because it has to go somewhere. And of course it's going into my basement, which is, whoa, right here. So basically under this ground right here is all water leaking into my basement, which it never did before. You can see how much water there is. There's a lot of it, and it's pretty constant. And this has been going on since December of 2016. It's the first time I noticed it. And there really is no place to catch and contain this water and redirect it. It's just being thrown right out onto the ground right here. Okay, that's their house right here. Number 72. Ooh. Okay. And that's my house right there, number 68. And here's the water. Lots of it right here. It's coming out from there and coming up through here. I don't know if you can see how much of it there is. There is a lot of it. It is extremely deep. Very, very deep. Very, very deep. Oh my God. It has to go somewhere, and it's going into my basement.